You search how to handle database connection timeouts in Python. Your vector database returns 10 results, the perfect answer. It's buried at position number 7. Why isn't it number 1? That's the problem reranking solves. The issue comes down to how your embedding model works. It's called a bi-encoder. It encodes the query and each document independently, then compares them with cosine similarity. It's fast, you can search millions of documents in milliseconds, but it misses the subtle connections between your query and the documents. Enter the cross-encoder. Instead of encoding query and document separately, it reads them together. Every word in the query attends to every word in the document. It sees that timeout relates to timeout configuration, that database relates to a database driver. It truly understands the match, but here's the catch. Cross-encoders are slow. You can't run them over millions of documents at query time. So how do we get the best of both worlds? A two-stage retrieval pipeline. Stage 1, your bi-encoder and vector database grab the top 50 candidates in about 5 to 20 milliseconds. Stage 2, the cross-encoder scores each of those 50 documents against your query, taking about 100 to 300 milliseconds. The result? The actually best document rises to position number 1. Let's see it in code. Cohere Rerank is the easiest way to get started. Just pass your query and documents, and it returns relevant scores. The 2-timeout guide now scores 0.98, while the generic exception handling guide drops to 0.41. Prefer open source? You can use cross-encoder models from sentence transformers. Models like Marco Mini LM are lightweight and run on CPU. Just load the model, pass your query document pairs, and you get relevant scores. No API key needed. Now look at the actual benchmarks. On a technical documentation corpus, reranking didn't change recall. It doesn't add new documents. But precision at 5 jumped from 0.58 to 0.81. That's a 40% improvement. And mean reciprocal rank went from 0.65 to 0.89. This matters especially for RAG. LLMs suffer from the lost-in-the-middle problem. They pay more attention to content at the beginning and end of the context window. Without reranking, your most relevant chunk might be at position 4. With reranking, it's at position 1, right where the LLM pays the most attention. When should you skip reranking? If your retrieval precision is already above 85% and latency is critical, like real-time autocomplete, skip it. But if precision is below 75%, reranking is the single highest impact improvement you can make. Here's the full pipeline in code. Initialize for vector search and cohere for reranking. First, retrieve 50 candidates from your vector database. Then rerank those candidates and return the top K clean, simple, production-ready. Let's recap. Reranking is the biggest quick win for RAG quality. Use a two-stage pipeline. Bi-encoder retrieves the candidates. Cross-encoder reranks the top results. Cohere rerank is the easiest start, and open-source models work great too. Next episode, we put it all together, the full RAG pipeline from ingestion to generation.